Who is Raptor? Baroness and Cover Girl are about to find out as they fight for their lives. Meanwhile, Clutch and Hound investigate Cobra's Energon weapons. Presented by Skybound Entertainment, distributed by Image Comics. G.I. Joe issue 9 in the Energon Universe. The Baroness declines Raptor's invitation, which came on behalf of Major Bludd. Cover Girl asks, "Is this the same Blood you shot in the back of the head when you escaped the pit?" Baroness shot Major Bludd's eye out back in Duke issue 3, but the self-styled great bird of prey makes it clear that Bludd's demand is non-negotiable, descending upon Baroness and Cover Girl. Raptor says, "Bludd, one and the same. Major Bludd hired me to track you down, but you're a hard woman to locate, Baroness. I expected to find you in a worn-torn jungle hunting the most dangerous game, or maybe stabbing someone in the back, assassinating a foreign dignitary. But instead, I found you playing tourist in Paris. More surprising, but here we are." As the Baroness and Cover Girl begin to run, Raptors swoop down. The Raptor hits the ground, knocking the Baroness down and seizing Cover Girl in his claws. The Baroness asks, "What's the deal with the birds?" Raptor replies, "I'm sure you've heard of me, the great bird of prey. I've hunted across the world with my trained Eerie." The Baroness interrupts, "No, I don't know you, and I know everyone." Raptor begins to explain his story. Raptor says, "All my life was about numbers. There's a reason death and taxes are constant in our lives, and they work together to make life miserable. I wanted to be free, and I always felt a connection with birds, especially the ones that hunted. As I trained them, I could see they were also training me, but it wasn't enough. I wanted to do more. I wanted to hunt with them too. So I paid a guy to build this suit. But these kinds of upgrades aren't cheap. Raptor is an accountant, probably a CPA. He wears a bird-themed suit and specializes in falconry." Cover Girl throws her head back, breaking free of Raptor's grip. Baroness quickly tells her to get her parents to safety while she handles Raptor. However, Raptor reveals that toying with them was merely a distraction. Blood himself arrives on the scene and shoots Cover Girl in the shoulder, though he was aiming for her head. "Damn," Major Bludd mutters. "I was aiming for the doll's head. Still not quite used to the change to my depth perception, you know. Gotta get a bit closer this time." Just then the Paris police arrive and shout, "Freeze, drop your weapons." While the Paris police attempt to deal with Major Bludd with little success, Baroness suggests they make their escape, but Cover Girl refuses, telling her, "If Bludd and Raptor are here for me, then I have to face them. Otherwise, more people will get caught in the crossfire." Major Bludd somersaults through the air, taking down the Paris police one by one, shooting them at point-blank range. As one officer begs for mercy, Bludd sneers, "I love when they beg." Baroness flies through the air, kicking Major Bludd in the back. She shouts, "Enough, Bludd." Major Bludd snarls, "That's the last time you attack me from behind, doll. How about we try face to face?" Baroness grabs a pistol from one of the fallen police officers and steps forward to confront him. "You wanted me, you got me," she says coldly. "Do you have a preference for which body part you want me to lose this time? Because I have some ideas." Baroness and Cover Girl are suddenly snatched up in a net by Raptor. Raptor says, "Should I fly the Baroness and Cover Girl up a mile and drop them?" Major Bludd replies, "Nah, that would be too easy. Take them to the safe house." At the pit, Duke and Risk are practicing at the shooting range. Risk voices concern that something seems off about Clutch, but Duke reassures him that his friend has nothing to hide. Meanwhile, Clutch is secretly hiding in the garage with Autobot Hound. Hound explains, "That is correct. Our ward brought us here by accident. I believe my transponder was damaged in the crash. I haven't been able to contact any Autobots. I don't even know if they know I'm alive, but I believe Optimus Prime would be satisfied with my current mission, aiding you in your conflict against these Cobra agents." Suddenly, Hound begins to kneel over, his energon levels dangerously low. Clutch tells him, "Then we'll find you some, and I know just the snakes who have it," referring to Cobra. Hound references his repairs by Matt Tracker from the main segment of Energon Universe 2025 special. The necessity of Energon for the Transformers have been reoccurring focus across all the Energon Universe titles, and this issue shows Hound beginning to run low on his own supply. Elsewhere, Mercer reports to Destro that he has located Agent Martin in a prison facility. Martin has apparently lost his mind after his encounter with Starscream and is now obsessively painting the Decepticon's image on his cell wall. Mercer recounts the events between Mars Team and Starscream, confirming for Destro that this is the same robot Duke has been hunting. When Mercer asks if Destro intends to inform Cobra Commander, Destro responds that he doesn't want anyone else to know what Martin saw. Mercer acknowledges the order, pulls out a pistol, and executes Martin. Agent Martin and his Mars team encounter with Starscream occurred in Transformers 13 and 14. Cover Girl wakes up to find herself and Baroness trapped in some sort of pit. Baroness says, I don't know where we are, but we're here because of you. We had a window of escape and we stayed to help strangers. Shamefully, we should have left when we had the chance. Cover Girl replies, that's not what a Joe would do, Baroness. Baroness responds, I do not want to be a Joe. Unlike you, I had no choices either. Join Duke's mad plan or be locked up. And yet I'm still locked up. Cover Girl says, you're not who I thought you were. When you talked about your parents, I thought you actually care about someone, anyone. Baroness replies, if you're anything like me, we wouldn't be trapped here. Their argument is interrupted by Major Bludd, who says, girls, girls, girls. Major Bludd says there will be plenty of time for a catfight. Baroness replies, Bludd, I know you're angry, but you must understand that my attack on you at the pit was a matter of self-preservation. You and I are cut from the same cloth. Is revenge really necessary? Major Bludd responds, revenge is great love, but it pays Jack. Major Bludd then says, I look all over for you. Then I caught a wind of you in the oddest of places, watching DC playing good guy with Duke and his people. I even tried to draw you out a few times. In my travels to find you, I discovered something special. Now I was fully intent on executing you, but I learned that I was far from your only enemy. You've made quite a few over the years, Baroness, and they would all willingly pay a hefty fee to kill you. But that doesn't mean I can't get what's mine first. As he says this, he throws his knife into the pit. The knife hits the floor, and Major Bludd says, here's the skinny. You took my eye, so I want yours. Cover Girl, if you want to live, you'll do the honors for me. Baroness, if you want to be handed over to the buyers intact, you'll kill Cover Girl. Baroness replies, you just want to mess with us. You'll kill her anyway and then sell me off. Just get it over with already. Major Bludd says, now, why you gotta go and ruin my fun, Baroness? This could be a lot worse. He wraps it up saying, I was spying on you at the cafe. I overheard you and CoverGirl talking about your parents. He saw them, which means he can find them. If you don't do what I'm telling you to, I'll send the order to my fine feathered friend to kill your mom and dad. Really, it's a win-win for me and a lose-lose for you. Baroness screams. How about this? Stop being such an animal and try to take out my eye yourself. CoverGirl grabs the knife and plunges the Baroness back. CoverGirl says, you were right, Baroness. I should be more like you. Next, presented by Skybound Entertainment, distributed by Image Comics, G.I. Joe issue 10 in the Energon Universe.